What's up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? You just stumbled upon my channel where I'm going to review my day trades daily. So if you're new to the game, you're struggling to make money, and you got a small account, you found your boy. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Definitely join the family because AKA Will the Wise, AKA Will the Market, and AKA your boy are here. Let's jump into these trades. Oh, what's up, YouTube? Market participants and day traders. We're gonna be jumping into this section. It's gonna be the day trades I did today. Main thing I want to highlight is risk management and position size. All right, let's get into the overview. Right, so I traded NVIDIA, SPY, and Tesla. NVIDIA I went in twice. It actually hurt me the most. I should have won on it clearly. I missed my opportunity. Then I had FOMO. Then I played it aggressively, and that backfired. So I am happy to be down only $60 on 4 trades, and 2 hit, 2 didn't, swinging 50%. So here's going to be the big key thing. So my account size started this morning with 1469, right? So divided by 5, that's about basically 293 per position, but that is also with the ad, right? So let's keep that in mind. I want to basically stay at 300 with the ad. All right, so first position here is NVIDIA. Super overweighted. You can see that my position size started at 310. Then I added a 142, bringing myself up to a 452 for position size. So over leveraged. My stop was triggered. It was a good loss. It was a little bit more than the 26% of the position, which is not a good loss actually. But my stop, I do remember my stop getting out here when it should have been earlier. It should have been here. So let me go ahead and walk you through the trade. So this is where I got FOMO. This giant candle right here, and I was going to kind of create an arrow there. But this arrow to this giant candle right here. So this is honestly where I should have entered, because this line right here, that red line, that was a line of support, right? And I had it on my charts. And this candle just comes through like Zeus, just throwing a lightning bolt straight into that support. Boom! Honestly, I should have jumped in as soon as we got right here. As soon as we got right here, I should have hit the buy button. 2 contracts right here, right now. I don't care. And I didn't. And I did do it with Tesla. You'll notice me jump in on Tesla. I don't know why I just didn't feel NVIDIA had it in it. I think it's because I was worried about like multiple bars into support kind of theory. Nonetheless, I should have been in here. I should have been in here right away. And then my stop right up here. And just profit, right? I didn't jump in, so I let it go down, I let it retrace, and then I jump in, right? So I'll take the props there for being patient, right? So we only got a 2-bar pullback too, so 2-bar pullback, not the best, right? Maybe that's something I need to realize, is maybe the 3 to 5 bar pullback is the best pullback. This was only a 2-bar pullback, which could probably explain why it didn't continue the trend, right? So 2-bar pullback into the 8 EMA, which is the light blue line here, into the 8 EMA. Bam, I added 1 contract kind of towards the start of this candle, because it went up here and then it started going red, and as soon as it started going red, I jumped in. So that was the first contract at 143, and then by the end of the candle with 25 seconds left, I put in the second contract, right? Hoping that we get red into the low, and then, you know, at the lows, take my 20%, see if we can break the low, finish the trade off, right? That was the goal. lo and behold, it had different plans, never got to 20%. It starts going up. Here is ultimately where I should have been stopped out. I did not get stomped out there. I let it still work, came back this way. Then up here, I finally said, okay, that's enough. Honestly, this shouldn't have been a sell. I mean, it should have been a sell here. It honestly should have been a sell here. So at this first one, it should have been a sell here, right? And then that's it. Oh, I did add here. That's what I'm missing. I added here. So I added here again thinking, boom, okay, now we're gonna go down. And then it doesn't. And it gives me this stupid doji here saying, no, we're not going down. So yeah, I added here. Which yeah, that was the 142 that I added in this candle size to keep going down. And we never got it, went up, and I stopped out here for all of the positions. I'm pretty sure on the next trade of Nvidia, I literally jump in right in these candles. So I got hit out and then bought back in for a higher price, which is another upsetting thing, right? So sloppy on Nvidia, and so just sloppy, just absolutely sloppy. Entry was good towards the 8 EMA. I could have waited closer to the 20 EMA instead of the 8, but the way this just all played out, it felt like, oh man, no, we can continue easily, right? But it didn't. It just kind of played around with everyone's emotions. So that was the video. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. SPY. No real power bar here, right? So I do love where we're at. You know, this is all of yesterday's data, right? And then boom, we open up above all of yesterday's data. So bullish, I have to think bullish. This candle went up, right? So I'm like, okay, we're going up. The moving averages are narrow. So what can that mean? That can mean they can get extended to the upside. So this candle gave me, I thought, an entry. But I entered this next candle because this next candle was red, and then I saw it go green, and I was like, oh, okay, we're going up, because it started red, but then it started reverting back up, and as soon as it went green, I punched it just to get into this chop. And then literally the next candle though took me out. Bam, stop was triggered. It was a very good loss. Position size was a little high, 276. However, it was the lowest position size of all the trades I had today, which resulted in a nice loss. When it goes against me, yeah, when you win, you can win big, but you always want to protect yourself from the losses. You got to play defense in this game more than offense. So I need to make sure that tomorrow I'm sticking to position size over a lot of things. It's something I'm definitely going to add to my regime of how I'm going to start playing more aggressively and or not, right? So that was this trade. Pretty straightforward. Next trade, so the Nvidia. All right, and this one was just all over the place. Just all over the place. So as I was correct, you know, this, I got shooken out here on this bar, then literally bought right back in here for 120. So I missed out on, because I sold one of them for like, I think 114 and the other one for 110. So that was 27 bucks that I would have saved on top of this $35 numbers had I held the position. But you want to realize that was already breaking your 1 bar rule. So I didn't want to lose more than this. So anything above this section right here, I should have technically been out already. So when this popped over, I should have been out already here on that first play, right? But I didn't. Instead, I added on this play, which I guess I didn't get out here. Then this was a doji, and then this was a go downturn. I would say that's an okay ad. Could have been a new position start, right? That would have probably been the best bet, as a new position start here. But then I would have gotten hit out right there, literally. So it just, Nvidia was just you know, you're not gonna win all of the trades, but Nvidia just didn't want to play along. But I enter here from these two bars, thinking this is my reason for entry. Pink line is my stop, right? So if we go above this, I'm out of the play. We dangle, comes up, almost gets it, comes back down, dangle, and then we drop. And I was very happy to see this, and I did not sell. I was just like, okay, we're going in my direction. Boom, in my direction. Here's that 20%, don't take it. Here's at like 30%, don't take it. I was like 35% of my winnings were right here, and I didn't take it. I didn't take it. It was my chance to get even on Nvidia, since the first trade cost me 118. It was my chance to break even and be up for the day. Only a few, like 30-40 bucks on the day, which would have been better than minus 59, but it still is nothing to go home and brag about. But it's all about the process, and the process is, hey, you take profits at 20%, and I didn't take profits at 20%, right? So I need to stay consistent in my approach to the market. So should have gotten out there at least one contract, then maybe the other one. I was really wanting day lows, man. I was really wanting day lows. It's like, no, we can test day lows, and we never really get down to day lows anymore. Nvidia just hit it and then dangled and found a bottom. So I never got that retest that I wanted of day lows. Then this happens, and I'm like, okay. Then this shoots up, and then I'm like, all right, I don't like that. And then it starts coming back down, and then in this bar, I noticed we go under the blue, and I was like, okay, cool. Then it came back, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not even playing this game. It might have, the 8 might have, because the whole time it was bouncing on the 8. So the 8 was kind of saying like, hey, I want to go back up. So as soon as it broke above it and held it again, I was like, nope, we're going back up. So I just got out of the position for whatever I had at that time, which was the 35 bucks. So yeah, lesson to be learned here. You gotta stick to my profit taking rules, right? That was the video I did yesterday, where I was taking my profits, and then yeah, there were still more to be made. However, I still was up on the day, you know, which today I would have been up on the day had I been more consistent, as opposed to I guess this was the game plan. But as you get money, as you get your first rule of profit taking, you gotta take it. So I at least should have sold one. I at least should have sold one at 160, bringing one contract up at least 40 bucks, right? Which would have been just already on one contract would have paid off for the entire gang already. So, not bad, but yeah, that was that trade. That was the end of Nvidia. Last but not least, Tesla. So Tesla, as you can see, I did jump in this one. Perfect. Tesla and Nvidia did the same thing. They had this strong candle right here just go. Nvidia's was even bigger, but it just busted and rocketed through the 200 moving average right here. So I hit the buy button perfectly with basically 38 seconds left to go in this candle. It's a 5-minute chart. So I said, you're not going to change the nature of this candle in 38 seconds. So boom, I went in on that, right? I went in on here. I get my first 20% here, take the profit. And then I did sell this one too early, because I'm looking at it, and I sold basically 51 minute into this candle. I sold 1 minute and 51 seconds into this candle, and then 1 minute and 8 into this candle. And I guess the 187, so that means the first minute of this candle was pretty aggressive as opposed to this one, because the prices is still the same as we get to this candle, right? One thing I should have done here was a trailing stop loss, so I should have took the 20% here and then had my stop up here. It goes down, we start anew, had my stop here. This bar is pretty big, had my stop here in the middle, and then that's probably where I would have gotten out. Whatever price, as soon as the next bar would have opened, it would have been like, no. And as soon as it retraced half this bar, I'm out. That would have definitely been the best way to take profits on this move here, right? Nonetheless, my position size was a little too high. I did have an opportunity to add here, right? So the color change was right here. So I would have been in here. Then it gave us a little green bar to start with for the first 2 minutes of this candle. It was a nice little green bar, and then it reverted and started going down. That's when I should have punched another contract. I should have added another contract right in there when green had no resolve and the red was just gonna push this further down, and I should have punched in another contract, and then this would have just been juicier. This would have been a way better win, and this would have brought me back. This would have probably put me positive had I gotten one more contract in there and then held through this. Oof, that would have been just beautiful, right? So it is what it is. That is Tesla. I need to work on the trailing stop loss for that, okay? So what I'm working on this week is still sticking to the 5-minute chart. I did not look at the 2-minute chart once today. So this is going to probably be an easy week for me, an easy lesson to knock out. Just, I don't even have to switch to the 2-minute chart. I'm not going to get FOMO, greed, or anything. And I'm not even going to look back at those 5-minute charts, and maybe the 2-minute gave me a buy sign earlier than what I did have. Not even going to go down that route, sticking to the 5-minute chart from here on out until we get these gangs up, right? Until this account is up and I'm consistent on the 5-minute chart, then let's go dance on the 2-minute chart. But until then, we're sticking to the 5. I hope you guys found this valuable. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, join the family, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.